Thorium reactors, the future of clean energy. Every civilization has its defining technologies: fire, steam engines, electricity, and now, as humanity faces its greatest challenge yet, the climate crisis, the next revolution in energy is emerging. Imagine a fuel so abundant, so efficient, and so safe that it could power the world for centuries without polluting our planet. Welcome to the age of thorium reactors, the future of clean energy. Thorium reactors are being hailed as the game-changer in the global race for sustainable energy. Why? Because they promise to deliver safer, cleaner, and more efficient nuclear power, with the potential to reshape the way we power our lives forever. What is thorium? Thorium is a silvery metal named after the Norse god of thunder, Thor. Found naturally in soil, rocks, and even beach sand, thorium is 3 times more abundant than uranium, the fuel traditionally used in nuclear reactors. But here's the real kicker. Thorium can produce energy up to 200 times more efficiently than uranium, and it does so with minimal nuclear waste. Unlike traditional nuclear power, which uses uranium or plutonium, thorium reactors rely on a unique process that eliminates many of the problems plaguing conventional nuclear energy. No risk of meltdowns. Virtually no long-lived radioactive waste. And the fuel. It's so abundant that a single ton of thorium could produce as much energy as 200 tons of uranium, or 3.5 million tons of coal. Why thorium and why now? The world is at a crossroads. With the effects of climate change accelerating, the need for a carbon-free energy source has never been more urgent. Renewable energy sources like solar and wind are part of the solution, but they can't provide the consistent, large-scale power needed to fuel cities and industries. That's where thorium reactors step in. Countries across the globe are waking up to thorium's potential. India, home to one of the world's largest thorium reserves, is spearheading the charge, with plans to bring its first thorium reactor online by 2026. China, too, is investing billions in research, with experimental thorium reactors already under development. Even Denmark, a small but innovative player in the energy space, is making strides toward thorium-powered grids. But why is thorium suddenly gaining attention? Let's break it down. Abundance. Thorium is widely available, with deposits found on every continent. Unlike uranium, which is concentrated in a few regions, thorium's accessibility makes it a strategic resource for energy-starved nations. Safety. Conventional nuclear reactors come with the risk of meltdowns, as seen in disasters like Chernobyl and Fukushima. Thorium reactors, on the other hand, operate at atmospheric pressure and use molten salt as a coolant, making meltdowns nearly impossible. Efficiency. Thorium produces more energy per unit of fuel than uranium, and its waste products are far less hazardous. In fact, the radioactive waste from thorium reactors decays in just 300 years, compared to the tens of thousands of years required for uranium waste. Scene shifts to a scientist in a lab holding a small vial of thorium with animated text overlay. 1 gram of thorium wants energy for 1 person for 10 years. Challenges to overcome. Thorium reactors may sound like the perfect solution, but the road to thorium-powered energy isn't without obstacles. Developing the technology requires significant upfront investment, with costs currently higher than those of traditional nuclear reactors. The production process is complex, requiring specialized infrastructure and expertise. And while thorium itself isn't fissile, it must be converted into uranium-233 to generate power, a process that raises technical and economic challenges. Thorium reactors aren't a silver bullet, says Dr. Elena Martinez, a leading energy researcher, but they represent a massive leap forward in clean energy technology. If we can overcome the initial hurdles, thorium could become the backbone of a sustainable energy future. The global race for thorium energy. The race to harness thorium's potential is heating up. India is betting big on thorium with its Advanced Heavy Water Reactor (AHWR) project, aiming to use the country's vast reserves to achieve energy independence. China, meanwhile, is exploring thorium's use in molten salt reactors, an innovative design that could revolutionize nuclear safety. Even smaller nations like Denmark are turning to thorium as a way to reduce their reliance on fossil fuels. As these projects come online in the next few years, the world will be watching closely. Could thorium reactors provide the breakthrough we need to combat climate change? Could they offer energy-starved nations a path to prosperity? The stakes couldn't be higher. A new era for energy. Thorium reactors aren't just a scientific curiosity. They're a promise. A promise of a world where energy is abundant, clean, and safe. Where the mistakes of the past, meltdowns, pollution, and waste, are replaced with innovation and sustainability. And while challenges remain, the potential rewards are too great to ignore. The world is changing, and thorium could be the key to unlocking a brighter, greener future. So the question isn't just, can we make thorium reactors work? It's, how soon can we make them work?